We are going to create a new folder. And we're going to call it Chapter 3. And of course, it's going in the wrong spot, so we're going to have to move it. Let me drag it out of there. And are you sure you want to move Chapter 3 into CIT 228? Yes, I do. And if you want to rename Lesson 1 and call it Chapter 2, that is fine. And we're going to select Chapter 3 because that is what we are doing hands-on exercises for. And then we are going to create our first file, which is going to be called My Favorites. So you can either use the file menu or you can press Control and N. That will give you a new file. And then we're going to save it. We'll do Control and S. And we want to make sure this goes into our Chapter 3 folder. So you're going to want to select it. And for the name, we're going to key in myfavorites.py. And we need a list of our 6 favorite foods, 6 favorite numbers, and 3 favorite movies. And then we're going to print each list. So, favorite foods. I'm just going to call it foods. And let's see. Pizza, shrimp, lasagna, spaghetti. I like Chinese, or I like Italian. Let's see. I also like yogurt. And I'll do one more. I like smoothies. Okay, I believe that is 6. So what I'm going to do is create my lists first, and then I'm going to print them. So just to show you what that print will look like, I'm just going to do print foods. Okay, so I've got my one list here, and now I'm going to do my next one, numbers. So let's see, 2, 7, 20, 22, what other numbers? 62, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I got 6 there. And then movies. Oh, I like a lot of movies. So basically, I like any Harry Potter movie. I like Lord of the Rings, all of them. And then I like, oh, actually, Jingle All the Way we'll go with. All right. And so I've got print foods. I do a print for numbers and print for movies. Now you guys are putting in your own favorite foods, numbers, and movies. All right, so now we need a 4th list. This 4th list is going to be a combination of the first 3. So I'm just going to call it combo. And we want the first 2 foods, the first 2 numbers, and the first 2 movies. So you can either retype or copy paste, totally up to you. Just want to make sure that after that last item that you don't include a comma, right? Because we only have 6 in the list. And then we're going to print out that combination list. All right, so, and I'm going to do a blank line between these just to kind of separate them because I'm creating the lists here, printing the lists here, and then I'm going to start modifying them. So, or actually selectively printing, I should say. So I need to print the last item in the favorite food list. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. The easiest way is just to use a -1 subscript. Print the second, fourth, and sixth item in the numbers list. So I'll do a little description with this. Item 2 equals, got numbers, and let's see, the second item. So the second item is at subscript 1. So we want number sub 1. Item 2, actually, I'm going to put second. And like the other exercises, there is more than one way you can do this. So, if you want to just print out second, fourth, and sixth numbers equal, you can do it that way. You can do separate print statements. It does not matter. Totally up to you how you want to print this out. Okay. As long as you print the right item, you are good. So we wanted the second, the fourth, and the sixth. So the second is at subscript 1. The fourth then is going to be at subscript 3. The sixth is at subscript 5. And we subscript in that way because remember, the first item is at subscript 0. Print all 3 movies. Okay, so for this one, a variety of ways you can print this. So you can do all movies equal and then just print them out, or you can do them on separate lines. Totally up to you. And I'm doing this a little different than the example, just so you can see there's different ways of doing this. And the purpose of this is to get you used to subscripting in to those lists. So I've got my foods, my numbers, my movies. Now I'm on the combo list where I'm going to do the first food, the first number, and the first movie. So for this one, I'm just going to do the same as the example. First food, first number, first movie equals. So we've got combo, and we've got 0, combo sub 1, comma, combo sub 2. All right, so that should take care of this first hands-on. So I'm going to save it and I'm going to run it. Okay, and you can see down here is my output. So I've got each one of my lists that it has printed out, indicating there's no errors in the list. And then it's got the last item. We've got the second, fourth, and sixth numbers, and you can double check by looking. Then we've got all three movies, and then we've got the first food, first number, and first movie. And it looks like I've got a little problem. Oh, yep, I did make a mistake there. So we've got the first food, which is correct. However, the first number is at 3, or actually 0, 1, 2, be at 2. And the first movie is at 4. And that is why you check your results. So let's take a look at that last one again. Yes, that would be correct, right? So we've got pizza, 2, and Harry Potter. That is what it is showing. Okay, so I did the subscripting correctly. That is what you need, something similar to that for Hands-On 1.